One of the primary goals of this project is to provide dependent risk and vulnerability information. The work that is being done on the R3i initiative will provide us with a detailed and scientific understanding of the nature of the hazards we face, and we can then use this information to make informed decisions that will protect our people and economies from disaster.
Allow me to express my personal excitement about this project, which is at the heart of UNDP's mandate of reducing vulnerabilities through sustainable human development. This project approaches disaster risk reduction first and foremost by developing national capacities.
R3i is a regional risk reduction initiative that has been funded by the European Union. It benefits all of the British and Dutch overseas territories in developing systems and means of reducing the risk of disasters to the communities. The benefits to the Cayman Islands from the R3i project is that we are participating in the vulnerability assessment for the entire islands. It's not just an assessment of our physical vulnerability, but we're also looking at environmental vulnerability and social vulnerability. This year in May, we had one of the R3i meetings here in the Cayman Islands. What we're basically doing here at the meeting is to get an update of the project so far and to plan the rest of the way for completion of the project.
Usually in Aruba we are very safe because we are very southern, so many hazards doesn't happen. But when we have, for example, a hurricane passing along to the northern side, we have a lot of floats on the islands. So actually this will help us assist those people living in those areas and also prevent that new houses are built in the areas of hazard.
So the essence of this training workshop is that how can you bring that kind of information to decision makers, even to developers, so that they can see the impact of their actions.
I think one of the most important things coming out of the project is the relationships that we're building between the various OTs. We do have a relationship with Cayman, of course, because of our status as an overseas territory. But I think when you have projects of this nature, you really understand what the capacities and capabilities are within the countries.
The vulnerability assessment, once it's completed, we'll be able to have a better idea of where the vulnerable populations are. The physical vulnerability will focus on essential facilities, such as fire stations, police stations, and those type of things. The environmental vulnerability will look at our total environment and how a tropical storm, for example, will affect our environment, things that we might be able to do to mitigate against those effects. We were visited by the EU ambassador at our conference, and we were able to express directly to him the appreciation from the countries for the funding that were provided for this project. And I think he was appreciative to see the work that has been done as a result of the project.